2025, baby. You'll have to excuse the outfit. The wind is horrific. It is actually for the 1st of January. I don't know if this is an omen, how the rest of the year is going to be, but this is what we've got. I was planning to come really early this morning so that I could wear a nice outfit, film this video, get it out to you super early. But instead we are prisoner, escapee-esque, and this is what we've got. But as it goes, like I said, Happy New Year, it's 2025. Yeah, we're going to start this year off with a little conversation about what happened in 2024 and a brand new intro. Please enjoy. Charlie is having his lunch. We will do the hay. Probably going to poo pick because I'm in work tomorrow. I'm taking you with me. I did want to ride today, but seeing how the weather is, I'm pretty sure I've changed my mind on that one. It is not going to kill Charlie to have some time off after his injury, and realistically it's actually going to be better for him not to have his workload ramped up too quickly. But the point of this video, what I wanted to do, was have a little discussion about 2024, a little roundup of what we did, and then maybe go into the goals for 2025, but I might put that in a second video depending on how long this gets. The ponies are out in the field. Normally, once I do the gate, they'll hear me and they'll come in. I was gonna hay the ponies first, but there's no hay bale down, and considering it is New Year's Day, Katie's out and about somewhere. I don't really want to call her just yet, so I sent her a message. I'm gonna poo pick, and if she's not replied by the time I've poo picked, I might have to call her because it's like 3 high and I don't think I'm gonna be able to get it down, basically. So yeah, but I've got 5 hungry ponies lined up waiting. I'm hoping you can see from there, my phone has got no case on it because it doesn't fit with the mic. I need to figure that out. But yeah, hopefully you can see and we can have a bit of a chat while I'm poo picking. Yeah, January, I didn't really do anything. I'd already filmed videos sort of the year before, kind of ad hocly. So the videos that you saw with Jem weren't really in any sort of time order. They were just kind of when I'd edited them to put them out. And I don't really feel like guilty about that. Like I was starting, and everyone has to start somewhere. And yeah, I was enjoying it. And there's not really much to say about January, if I'm honest. It was a very, very wet year. Talking to my aunt a couple of weeks ago, she was like, she, bless her, nearly gave up horses last Christmas with how wet it was. I think this year's kind of shaping up to sort of look that way, but hopefully we'll get a bit more dryness. But yeah, I'm feeling it with how muddy it is, and I kind of wish we could just take a tractor and pull a load of this rubbish out and start again because it's gotten a little out of hand, I think, unfortunately. So yeah. January, I was with Jen, I was really enjoying her, and I'm not going to lie guys, looking back on the footage to edit this video has been quite hard. Like, I haven't really looked at the footage of Jen since because I'm still finding it really sad. Like I don't know what, 10, 11 months later, I'm finding it so hard. No horse, and I love Charlie, but so far Charlie isn't giving me the feeling that Jem did. Jem would take me out to dressage. I was learning on her. I was doing my clear rounds. Charlie just isn't that fun pony like that. And yes, I'm hunting and I love it, but hunting also scares the life out of me sometimes. And when Charlie's really fizzy and won't stand still, I won't sugarcoat it. It can be scary. So at the minute, it was difficult watching those videos of Jemima. God, I just wish she was, like, even if she was 14 hands, it would have been too small, but I probably would have bought her. But her being 13 too, it was just too small, and I know that, like, how I look riding Charlie compared to how I look riding Jem, I know she's too small. Like, she was so good for the time, but I just was not going to have her long term, and I know that in my heart, but yeah, I'm still sad about it, which, I don't know, it's weird. I didn't think I would be, but yeah. So obviously then February rolled around and Jemima got sold. So I'd already started putting feelers out there for a share situation. I wasn't really sure what I was thinking at the time, but come March is when I started with the lovely Archie. Looking back on the footage of Archie, God, do I wish I bought him. He was so sweet on the ground, under saddle, like, he was brilliant. However, he was definitely too much horse, far too much horse for me at that time. Who I am now, would I have bought him? Yes. But then I made the right decision. I can't get too upset about it. I was only with him for like a month, so I definitely didn't get too attached to him. But yeah, looking at these videos, I'm like, oh, why didn't I buy him? But I know exactly why I didn't buy him. It's because, like I just said, like, it wouldn't have worked. He was too much horse for me at the time. If I stuck with him, he would have been great. Like, I would have kept having lessons. I would have, like, been able to go out and do stuff with him. But yeah, it wouldn't have been, I would have been over my head if I purchased him. And that's just how it is, which is fine. And also he's a thoroughbred, which really sort of isn't my, like, type that I really, really desperately want. So again, I wasn't too worried, but unfortunately the curse continued in April. He then got sold, which, I don't know, I very much thought, oh my God, I can't be doing this again. I can't be doing horses, because who wants to keep putting themselves through all that? And then that takes us to May. May is when I started here with the lovely Charlie and a little bit of Willow, and just started, like, doing gentle hacks out and just, like, having a bit of fun, really. I managed to talk Katie into letting me start Susie. June is when we started Brandy. Now, I'll probably take you over to see Brandy because he is adorable, but that didn't last long. We didn't have enough time, unfortunately. When it came to Brandy or Susie, I chose Susie. Obviously that didn't completely work out, and perhaps I should have chosen Brandy, but here we are. Then July came round, which was when we sat on Susie for the first time. Now, Susie obviously is what I wanted to be riding this winter. I wanted Susie to be easier, but I knew her past. I knew that potentially wasn't going to happen. But yeah, I came off her. I got a concussion. But because I came off and had concussion, that did set us back a bit. I'm definitely not scared of Susie, and I definitely want to get back on her. But then when it came to hunting and the nights starting to get lower and darker, she took the back burner as well, unfortunately, because I did have to have quite a bit of time off because of the concussion. It was quite a nasty fall. It wasn't fun. But yeah, that happened. So the first sit on Susie was in July, and it wasn't until August that I got the concussion. At the same time that August came around, Caddy came, and I really do need to go over and see both Brandy and Caddy because they're in the same track system together. Caddy, I was really hoping was going to be a horse that I could show more on the channel and show his journey a bit more. He has got laminitis, and he's moved from a field in which he got laminitis to a track system. Unfortunately, his progress has been a lot slower than we hoped, but with injuries and things like that, it's a piece of string. How long is it going to take? Who knows? And yeah, it's taking longer. Hopefully this summer is going to be when he starts coming back into work. Katie, I think, is hoping that he's going to be like a team chaser for her. He's done a bit of everything, so maybe I might get a few rides on him. I don't know. But yeah, we just want him to come back sound. We want to get the laminitis under control. But there's not really much to be done or said about him at the minute, so I haven't really brought him much into the channel. September is where things start getting exciting because me and Charlie went to our first Farmer Bloodhound meet. Katie really wanted to get us to go to like the gallops before we did something like that, but the season just came around quite quickly and his fitness was getting there, so we went and it was amazing. I can't stress enough how brilliant he was. I stuck with a non-jumping group. I think I did like one little fence maybe. He stopped at it and I had to follow Katie over it. But yeah, it was so much fun. September we actually did a lot. We had the Farrier Focus where I helped Katie on her stand. I don't know if that's going to be happening again this year, but it was so much fun. I absolutely rogered my voice box talking to so many people. I've not done customer service in a long while, so that was quite interesting. And we had a couple of fun rides, and we even went to Gorkot for the first time. That was quite controversial. People didn't like that I was making Charlie go over some jumps that he didn't want to. But when October came round, we went back to Gorkot with Katie and Gracie, and Gracie is a horse that he really likes, and he absolutely flew. So it is really funny that when you know your horse, you really do, because he was such a different horse when it came to Gracie than Rupert. In October we were out to Nossington Fun Ride, and we also did the Fernie Fun Ride, which was very, very wet, and unfortunately my GoPro did crash on one of the fun rides and I lost all of the footage, which was rather upsetting, so I didn't get to share that. But he flew, and all I can say is as the season went on, he was getting better and better. The stuff he was jumping, like first time, was just like, oh, he just gave me such amazing vibes. He did rear with me, which was rather terrifying. And that was also the day that my family came to watch. And yeah, he did have a rear, a spicy rear, which just scared me a little bit. But he was good and he flew. And November is when I then took Charlie hunting on our own. I just called Katie because there's no hay down, and unfortunately they're going to have to wait and Katie will do it tonight. But I think they're all going to be a bit upset. I don't know if I've got enough carrots. Right, they're going to have to share carrots. Hi. Oh, I've not seen you in so long, baby. I don't think I've got anything for you. Nothing. There's nothing for you. How horrible am I? Have a look at that. No, you don't want that, do you? There's nothing. Not even a wet polo. Yes, this is the adorable Brandy. I'm sorry, but can you just imagine riding this little boy? He is a conic pony, so it's a bit like an Icelandic. Like they're built to take the weight. Oh, darling, you are just too cute. Yes. Hi. Oh, I missed you. I actually haven't come to see him in quite a while. I feel really bad. But yeah, part of what I want to talk about for my goal for 2025 is starting him, because how cute would he be? I just think showing him would be adorable. Obviously the big thing about showing for me though is transport. I don't have transport, so it's going to be difficult. Do you like your bum scratched? I can't remember. I don't think you do. I don't think you're bothered. I don't think you're bothered about bum scratch. No, you are just so cute. Caddy doesn't want to know. Okay, so I've just dropped my phone and my yeah. So before I smash my phone, because I've taken it out of the case, because this doesn't fit in with the case, I'm gonna go in basically. If anyone knows how to get my DJI mic to fit with my OtterBox case, please let me know, because I need the OtterBox case. I can't sacrifice it because I throw my phone about all the time. But yeah, if anyone knows, that would be very helpful. I've also managed to lose my list. How have I done that? I've probably lost it somewhere on the yard and then I'm going to get told off. And while I'm in the warm, lastly, I'm going to talk about December. December obviously was meant to be a very fun month. It was meant to be Vlogmas, but I had a breakdown. In general Chloe fashion, something went wrong with the horses and my life stopped. So because Charlie was lame and we've been dealing with this lameness from his kick, yeah, I had a full-on breakdown and I was very much, I don't want to do horses anymore. I'm going to get Charlie sound because obviously he's not my horse, so I need to get him sound for Katie and then that's it, I'm done with horses. Yeah. I didn't ride for about a month, through like November 18th to December 18th. Yeah, it was a bit of a wreck. Didn't post, didn't do any of my Vlogmas stuff. Didn't do anything, essentially, until it came to the pub Christmas rides, which I messaged Katie and I was like, oh, can I ride Willow? Like, she's not really been ridden for the last month. She's been out in the field, but can I pull her out the field to take me to the pub and back? It's not a strenuous ride. I'll get off at the pub so that she's not carrying me for the entire time. Can I do it? And Katie was like, yes, I was thinking of that. I was going to see if you wanted to do that. Do it. So I rode Willow and I described Charlie as a comfy pair of slippers. I really, really love Charlie. He's like my armchair ride. He's not an armchair ride, but he feels like he's in an armchair. I like the stockier build. Willow is like trying to ride a door frame. Like, she's so slight, bless her. She's not my type. She really isn't. But riding her, I missed riding so much. And that kind of kicked me into, okay, I'm being an idiot now. I can't just have one thing go wrong, Charlie be lame, and then decide that's it, I'm not doing horses anymore. Like, horses are an emotional stress. They really are. But I love it. The highs are so high, but yeah, the lows are low. So I decided I was being stupid, and even if Charlie was lame and had to have a year out or something, obviously hopefully not retired, that's not what I wanted at all, but if it was a year of lameness or 6 months, I was going to stick around because I love Charlie. He is a joy for hunting. I want to be able to hunt him again and I want to keep riding, and if Katie will allow that, I'm going to stick around basically. So I posted my videos and now we're back. Charlie is thankfully no longer lame, touch wood, as always. Like, the more we up the work, the more we'll see. But at the minute, we've been on a few hacks, we've done some trot work, and he seems good. We were going to have the vet come out after Christmas for more x-rays and a nerve block for him. I'm going to go into it more in the whole lameness video, which I am going to share now. This was going to come out before Christmas, but because he was coming in and out of lameness, I couldn't post it. We seem to be through the woods now with it, so I am going to be posting it. You will be seeing it. I'll talk more in depth there, but it seems good. He seems good. We seem to be going into 2025 good. And that is then where I want to talk more now about what my plans are for 2025. This has been very much a look back through the year, and I've really enjoyed it. I've enjoyed reminiscing, even though Jem is still so bittersweet in my heart, like, oh. But yeah, I've got a bit between my teeth for 2025 now, as they say. So yeah, let's catch up in the next video. Please like and subscribe. I'm going to try and get this out January 1st. My track record at the minute is not great for posting, but that's my aim. And then hopefully I will get my goals for 2025 out this weekend, like the first weekend of January. If I don't, I'm sorry, but I will try to. I'm gonna get home, get a shower, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.